Turning over the possession to Dundalk. Here's Greg Sloggett to Yarkovskis. Will Patching was waiting on that, and it's turned over by Adam McDonald. Dundalk have it once more. And it's Cameron Dummigan. Dummigan has Han Jung-woo to his left hand side. He's just overplayed that a little bit, but no way Sligo player stepped in to try and take it back. That's a really good cross by Han, and Sammy Benamar was arriving. Dundalk still have it. In it goes towards Pat Hooban, trying to direct it down to somebody in a white shirt, but Andre Wright is there in a red one and finds Walter Figuera. The other night, John, didn't he?
I thought he was excellent himself, and Greg in there. They were superb. Sean Murray ran and even when it looked like he was struggling with cramp and dying legs, he kept on going. He's a real leader for Dundalk, and they needed a warrior in there. And he's the kind of player, when he gets more games, he really steps up. And I don't think we actually seen the best of him here in Oriel Park.
Pat Hooban clips it across to Yarkovskis, tidies it down to Greg Sloggett. Sloggett now for Benamar. Yarkovskis is on his outside. Benamar will put it in directly. It's into a dangerous area.
There he is.
And Sean Murray has another one. What a wonderful cross in it was. And Sean Murray on hand, a player in form, and he's finished. And Dundalk lead by a goal to nil.
Great play, and just as we said, Dundalk were asking questions. They've good possession in front, and Benamar and Yarkovskis down the side. It was a great ball by I think Benamar took it. Got on the ball. Yarkovskis get run and took the full back away, but what a ball in, whipped with pace into the front post, and Sean Murray timed it superbly, run into the box, very hard to pick up, and finished with a plum, first time finish, and an excellent well worked goal from Dundalk.
Superb goal from Dundalk. What a pass it was. Here away from Patching, good 1-2, doesn't quite come off though. Intercepted by Dundalk and cleared away. But Sligo Rovers have it again. It was Ryan De Vries with the attempted pass back in. That's a good ball forward as well. And this is a chance. Oh! And it's 1-1. And it's Johnny Kenny with a superb finish. And John, that casts your mind back to Tuesday night and that opening goal for Sean Boyd for Finn Harps, doesn't it? Very similar goal. Lovely touch by Johnny Kenny and a nice finish too. But Dundalk will be disappointed.
It was an excellent goal from a Sligo perspective. Lovely ball over the top. I think it was just over Dan Cleary's head. Wonderful touch by Kenny, and in fairness, he showed great strength to hold off Yarkovskis there. Took it in his stride and finished with a plum. But from a Dundalk perspective, he shouldn't be allowed to do that. The pass, he's done really well. He's got his head up. He's had time in the ball. Niall Moorhan on Spain after work on a Friday.
Dara Leahy with defending to do with Wright at his back. Exchanges passes with Cherry. Here's Leahy again.
I think Cherry knew exactly what he was doing, but Leahy wasn't just on the same wavelength straight away.
Here's Benamar now, looking to run at Donlan, and here's Yarkovskis now. Can he get there? He can. The cross is in. Chance here for Hooban, blocked. Chance again for the Dundalk. Oh, it's there again. And it's Sean Murray again. Well, this is more like the old Dundalk. Sean Murray capitalising on the block by Sligo. And just 20 minutes in, we've had 3 goals already, and 2 of them are Dundalk's.
2 by Sean Murray also, and both of them coming down from that right hand side. This time it was Benamar slipping Yarkovskis down the end line, put in an excellent cross. Pat Hooban took a touch, lined it up, and I think it was excellent block. I think it was by Colm Horgan in there. And then the ricochet fell to Sean Murray, took a touch, composed himself, and absolutely smashed it home with his left foot. Again, Johnny on the spot, 2 for him, and he is
to say, but Dundalk get the decision. And it's the offended player Murray who'll take the free kick. Drains one towards Han. Good first touch by him. Fakes one way and then the other as well. Here's Patching. Patching slips it in behind. Colm Horgan for Han, who tries a shot just over the angle of crossbar and post, but enterprising play once again by the Korean.
Yeah, really tight control, and in those areas, great feet, and I think, as Vinny's probably said, when he gets 10, 15, 20 games under his belt, we'll see the best of him.
Here's Sean Murray with the free kick to the back post. It's Dan Cleary who rises highest, but being pressurised and can't direct his header on target. Sligo with the possession. Here's Horgan. Figuera, and he's given Dummigan the slip here. Figuera's cross cut out by Leahy. He's done well there, Leahy. Just sticks out a leg and prevents the ball travelling into the penalty area, into an area where it could do damage. Here's Pat Hooban. He's found Michael Duffy. Duffy's in here. Duffy! Saved by McGinty. Good goalkeeping. Got out, narrowed the angle.
Really, really good play. We just mentioned Pat Hooban.
Andre Wright rises. Sean Murray is beaten by McDonald, but Dundalk have it back again. Patching. Here's Michael Duffy to run at Horgan again. Still Duffy. Well, if he's carrying an injury, Michael Duffy, he's certainly not showing many effects of it.
No, he was really good and well on Tuesday night against Finn Harps. The threat every time he's going forward.
Cleary's cross in. Michael Duffy is at the back post to return. Oh, and it's gone in!
What a ball in!
And it's probably an OG, I suspect. Michael Duffy gets there just in time before the ball crosses the end line and cuts it back. At 63 minutes, it may well be an OG. We'll get a look at the replay in just a moment. But what is for sure is Dundalk have established a 2-goal lead. Dundalk 3, Sligo Rovers 1.
I think it was Dan Cleary played the ball, and you're looking at it going, Duffy, it's just going to go away from him. What can you do here? And he's absolutely smashed the ball. I think it was Pat Hooven got a touch on it looking at that. But Duffy done so well. The ball is literally on the end line. He's stretching forward, half volley with his left peg. Absolutely buried it.
Now Hooven. Murray looking for the first time ball. Just a quick thought on the likes of Sean Murray and players like that who have been forced into playing consecutive and regular games. Is there an argument that the fact that Dundalk have so many injuries has helped them maybe get a settled team and knit the team together somewhat and get players like him regular football? We'll just let this play out for the moment with Sligo before you can address that, John. Here's McDonald back for Morahan. Now it's Lewis Banks. Banks into the feet of Andre Wright. Wright tees it off and the shot is straight into the arms of Peter Cherry. It was Lewis Banks with the effort.
Good play by Sligo there.
Mahan it was with the final touch. Duffy will take the latest Dundalk set piece. Another right-footed outswinger, a deeper one this time. And Pat Hooven is there. And perhaps there's a Dundalk player in Daniel Cleary just a little bit in the way and impeding Pat Hooven. Right in front of Liam Buckley on the Sligo Rovers bench. It'll be a left-footed swinger towards that penalty spot. Headed away by Dan Cleary, back in by Morahan. It's head tennis inside the penalty area and an attempted overhead kick in there by Byrne and not enough. Mayowa gets a big cheer from the shed. Donlan's throw. Morahan well inside the final 5. It's a good ball by Morahan, looking for Lorenzen, and he's laid that off to McDonald. Has to check back, looking for options. In it goes, and well, Dummigan had to stick with his man then because he'd slipped in behind. It's not gone away for Dundalk yet. Sligo again. Morahan into the penalty area. Might be a chance here for Sligo, and the shot comes in and Peter Cherry gets down to his left hand side to save from Seamus Keogh. Sligo stage. Corner kick for Sligo. Left footed in swinger to the front post, and it's a Sligo head that meets it in John Mahan, but he can't keep it down. And that'll be a Peter Cherry and a Dundalk goal tonight.
Yeah, he's been excellent. He's got his chance again. He waited long enough for it, and he's really grabbed it with both hands the last number of games.
Here's Greg Sloggett now. Sloggett on for Murray. John Mahan tidies it back to McGinty. McGinty long. Cleary meets it. Sloggett with the flick on. Pat Hooven is onside here. Hooven's left footed effort over the crossbar. Certainly onside. And it looks like Dundalk heading for 3 valuable points. And Sligo heading for a second successive defeat in the wake of 2 successive wins. Here's Cameron Dummigan. Dummigan has carried this a long way. Now it's Mark Hanratty. Donnellan holding him up. Hanratty, good pass to Sloggett. Sloggett might try a shot here, and he does. And there's not much over the crossbar of that by Sloggett. Good effort by the Meath man. No touch on it by
his cameo appearance.
Michael Duffy might have something to do here in the final moments. Checking inside of Horgan. Here's Pat Hooven. Hooven out of his feet with the shot, and Dundalk have a 4th. And there may have been a doubt about the identity of Dundalk's 3rd goal. There's no doubt about out the identity of that one. It's Pat Hooban with his 15th goal of the season, no question about that one, and Dundalk lead by 4 goals to 1.
They've tried that numerous times in the second half. Dundalk, and Cameron Dummigan spraying the ball all of 50 yards across the Duffy, took on Hogan, set up Hooban, little roll out of his feet, and absolutely smashed into Mark McGinley's right hand post. Excellent goal, and just put real icing on the cake for Dundalk, and thoroughly professional performance.
Pat Hooban flavoured ice cream.